I just couldn't.
Well-
I couldn't write something or be a part of that and then say, "Here, take it." No,
It's because you're selfish, man.
a little bit.
Yeah.
What a funky dink.
Yeah.
You found that in your mozzarella foxfire too.
I
didn't you?
did.
Yeah,
He's there to protect you. Trust him.
like creepy old uncle.
Like if I were to leave or, be a vindictive person, and you could, if you could have the potential of an employee causing your business great harm.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good way to go to jail, though.
It is.
Because they're going to know
but-
who did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty sure it was Bob.
Yeah.
He was the only one that had
Well,
access.
if you just up and leave, though, I mean, that in itself can cause harm. If you're just like, you know what,
It can,
I'm going to go somewhere else and play with my toys over here now.
I've always tried to leave gracefully, even when I didn't want to.
I have,
It has happened
yes.
at least once where I really didn't want to, but I did anyway. 'Cause
It's good, but
it's still the right thing to
they're,
do.
They're not.
Whether they appreciate
not,
it or
not
not.
everyone in our field has that maturity level, though.
That's true.
So,
And for like the place I left, which was the local schools, yeah, I just walked in. I was just fed up really with the way everything was going. So I walked in and I literally just handed in my resignation, which is 2 weeks,
Sure.
resignation. But it was really because it was like, I don't think my boss at the time, who's still a friend of mine, really knew what to do.
Right.
Because
Didn't expect it to ever happen, kind of thing, probably.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, he had to. I mean, I expressed to him my dislike for some of the stuff going on. I couldn't imagine he didn't know.
Right.
all right.
But it was one of those. Because I also did. I didn't realize it was, but because I didn't look at Facebook that day. And it was his birthday.
Happy birthday!
birthday!
I quit.
Wow.
Should
And,
have at least brought him a cake.
Well,
Of course, you didn't realize.
I didn't know that. If I would have known that, I would have brought him a cookie or something.
a cookie that
There's a
says
cookie
I
and a
quit.
resignation.
Cookie cake.
Awesome.
But
Put your face on it.
Bye.
Sorry, Phil. Good luck.
Well, didn't you find out later, though, that was a very, very advantageous move on your
Oh
part?
yes, yes.
Changes
Earlier-
were coming.
Yeah.
And he didn't know yet, but,
Changes
yeah.
that no one knew about.
So, yeah, I'm happy for you that you got out of that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Yeah, I had left, and I had. I mean, they were so lost as to what to do initially. I know that they did finally figure out where to go with a few things, but
Sure.
it's one of those things that's like I was involved with everything. It's just not trying to toot my own horn or trying to be obnoxious about it, but it's one that I'd been there for 21 and a half years. I mean, I was
Yeah.
there for a long time.
absolutely.
So
That was a long
honestly, pretty much every system that they were running was put in when I was there.
Oh,
So I was involved in like the heating and air system. I was involved in the PA or everything, PA piece of equipment they had. The auditoriums,
And then everything becomes your responsibility.
well,
some
yeah,
ways,
because
yeah.
like every meeting that happened, I had to be at.
Yeah.
Which I didn't. Okay, so it sounds like I hated that. I didn't. I actually enjoyed that part of it. I liked being in the middle of and being involved in something. Excuse me, but it's one of those that you also get so burned out so quick.
Yeah.
And after 21 and a half years, which was not quick, I was more than burned out.
Right.
And
Being there when
I-
a building is set up, though, does give you a lot of knowledge that unfortunately can be a curse sometimes. I got a call Tuesday. Now, I'm an IT guy. I got a call because our sump pump quit.
I had gotten calls, not where I'm at now yet. It probably happened though, but I have gotten calls when I was still working in the schools when they're like, they're coming up to see me and they're like, "Hey, we got this circuit board. Can you tell us what's wrong with it?" I was not the electronics tech, although I have a degree in that. I was the network administrator, one of the network guys. they're handing me this board. I'm like, oh,
Well, yeah, you yanked it out of its little environment.
Yeah, not supposed to be in my hand.
oh no, it got even more disgusting than that. So so I'm sitting there looking at this board. I'm like, well, it looks like this capacitor and this capacitor are just fried. I'm like, what did this board come out of? They're like, the sewage processing.
Oh,
Ew.
awesome.
No. Purell, where's the Purell? And they're like, oh, it wasn't submerged much. I'm like, much.
That sounds like something I would totally say.
Dude. Ew. But we had guys, so it did get kind of funny though, because we had guys there who were the guys that had to work on septic tanks. So they'd climb in the septic tank, and I'm like,
I'm sure
there's
that's
not
like,
enough money in the state for me to do that.
I'm sure that's like anything else though. Like it just you become immune to it. Like,
Yeah,
you don't
it
even think about it anymore.
Oh,
the gross
God.
factor.
So-
I
That's what you
couldn't,
do. Yeah.
but
I mean, what guy grows up and says, "I want to run a sewage pumping service or septic
well, I'm
tank
sure
pumping
there.
service."
I'm sure that kid's out there
So,
somewhere.
Well, yeah.
He's probably got toy sewage trucks with little hoses. He turns a crank. Mom has to get him out of the toilet every couple days.
He's aiming high. In his
Won't
career.
drink his chocolate milk right at all.
Dirty, mommy. Dirty.
Oh yeah. So we had a guy. I have to tell this story.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, it's one of those. So Cooter, I swear to God, that's his name.
I think you've mentioned
There's a guy
Cooter
named
before.
Cooter. What?
I think I've heard about Cooter before.
Cooter went to work at
Shoot fire and save my badges.
So Cooter was the guy who welded on a boiler while it was on. Which I'm like, okay, that's a bomb. He welded on a computer and then wondered why it didn't work. Not like soldered, welded, arc welded on a computer. Fried
He was
motherboard.
trying to fix something, yes?
So this guy was the guy who would go down into a septic tank and clean it out. By hand.
Do they really require?
Did he like have a suit with brushes and
He had,
over the walls?
Does one actually
Roll around.
Does one actually scrub out a septic tank?
You know, it sounds like Cooter does.
I thought they just got pumped and then covered back over and you were good.
prior to one of the buildings out by where you live being closed and replaced,
Uh-oh.
they would have an issue where it would stop flowing. And so he would climb
It
down
was like
the
9
tank,
billion years old.
reach up into the pipe and pull back all the joy.
The joy.
What's it called? You know, so I came out there to see what was
Alrighty.
going on one day because I happened to be out in that building and I saw those guys out there. I was just going to say hi to them because, you know, they're just fellow workers and they're kind of funny to hear occasionally. I go out there and he's climbing out of the septic tank, sits in the truck, didn't take any clothing or protective stuff off, sat in the truck. And I'm like, dude,
I bet he's the only guy that drove that truck.
you are.
I bet that's his truck. Whether it was his truck or not.
Oh, it gets worse because then he proceeds to take out his food and start eating his sandwich.
Hey, when
I'm
it's
like-
lunchtime, it's lunchtime.
Well, he's probably got an immune system of like Superman or the Lord himself.
I was like, are you really gonna sit? Don't you want to go wash your hands or bathe in Purell?
Kill you, make you stronger.
Pretty much what he said. And
Surely not.
I'm like, are you? No, man, no, no. He did it. Oh yeah. I'm
Just
like,
adds flavor. It's all right.
dude, there's literally poop on your clothes.
Literally.
There's like,
Did he like take a handkerchief out and wipe his hands off at least, or?
it would have
Maybe
been
he just
so
wiped him on the grass outside the truck.
Nice.
It's been done. It got to the point
Good
where
enough.
I avoided Cooper.
I mean, I'm not
You avoided. Well, you
not
had to
com-
say hi to him at least once.
After that, it was kind of like fast things. Anyway.
I'm not a complete germaphobe. I mean, I do work in EMS, so, but that's gross.
That's beyond good. That is.
I've done some things in life, but I can honestly say I've never crawled into a sewer or a septic tank.
Me neither.
No. Well, when
Even
it was.
if I thought there were Ninja Turtles
I was
in there.
gonna bring that up. I really was, but
Now, one that was new put in the ground, never used. I did actually get inside.
That doesn't count.
just so you can say that you've done it.
That's because it's a clean container. It's literally a brand new. They put it in. It's not hooked up.
So what possessed you to go into this? There's a story here.
No, I just wanted to.
I just wanted to see what it's.
He wanted
Be
to
in a
say that
septic
he'd
tank.
been in a septic tank.
They flushed him once. He can say that.
I
now.
wanted to see what because the guy tried. It was like $20,000.
What in the world are we going to title
to
this episode?
Dude. We got horribly sidetracked.
I don't know.
The Cooter in the septic tank. That's the name of this one.
We've been horribly sidetracked here.
No, because this is no. This
I actually like this
these
storytelling.
encryption,
but yeah.
you know, these encryption attacks. That's crap. So the septic tank.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
All right, then.
Now we don't cut it out.
Now, you want some real money, block someone's septic tank and tell them you'll unclog it. I mean, you know, if you think about it, that's kind of like
You
ransomware.
just wait, man. I'll guarantee you there's already a Wi-Fi septic tank monitor on the
There's-
market.
Ooh.
You could
Hey.
cause some
Oh,
trouble one of these
I-
days.
Ooh, let's Google that.
I have a window air conditioner that controls Wi-Fi, and I'm not even about to hook that thing up.
Well,
Nope.
yeah, like we have a little thermostat.
If I am
in
too
the
lazy to
office.
push the buttons on the window air conditioner, it's time to just
I thought I was highfalutin.
keel over and be buried.
I thought I was highfalutin because I have a remote control for mine, like an IR remote.
Well, yeah, I've got one.
Well, it's got that too, but is it?
Well, but all the
why?
others
It
got
has a
that.
MAC address down the side of the window air conditioner.
But yeah, I
What
don't,
a world are
I
we
don't
in?
have-
What kind of world is this?
I don't have Wi-Fi connected AC.
That's an IoT thing, so it's the Internet of Things. Air conditioner.
That's how the world ends.
No, I can I can tell Google
It's
to
the
turn the
world
lights
when,
on.
when General Electric says it's time for all the window air conditioners to self-destruct, they can push a button on a phone somewhere.
Okay.
Well, at least it's still
Time for everybody to buy a new one.
That's still better than like the button that says septic tank detonation.
Yeah.
I find
Did
it
you
funny.
hear the story
Uh-oh.
about the lightning strike in Florida last week?
Yes.
That hit someone's septic tank and blew up their freaking toilet.
That's unfortunate.
It's a true story. Anyway, that's
That is
Look,
very
Google
unfortunate.
that. It's worth your time.
Oh yeah. So
And picture.
right now. So there are actually statistics around how many people die from septic tank explosions every
Oh my
year.
goodness.
Well, septic
fact
tanks
is-
are very old technology,
Well, yeah, and they do.
and we are three old.
Do they blow up often?
they keep statistics on it.
I mean, I have
Well-
one. I'm kind of worried now.
Well, but I mean, it does actually generate
Justin just sitting,
methane. So
sitting on the john at 3 in the morning. Where's Justin at?
I'm gonna start hovering over it now.
That won't help. Shrapnel don't care if you're sitting.
I just immediately got back. What was the movie with Mel Gibson and Danny Glover? They're cops or whatnot, and he's sitting on a toilet, and this bomb under it, and it blows up. I
don't know.
Anyway,
I hadn't seen that one.
I'm kind of thinking of that scene in Goonies, though. Where they start banging on the pipes and send everything going haywire, and that one guy's on the john, and good
oh
stuff.
my gosh, yeah,
Toilets are funny.
And they're
Yeah.
old tech.
they're really.
You know, we always seem to think that our old tech is electronic. But tech is not
No.
always electronic.
I guess not.
But
No.
I'm not about to sit here and tell you how Cooter septic tanks work. Because
I don't think they did. They pulled them out of the ground and replaced
My
them.
dad's a pipe fitter, and the quote is "poop goes downhill," except a different word than poop. So that's one of the rules of septic tank.
I guess it's a very valid point.
Goes downhill.
Okay, so
You don't
want
want
it
your
to go-
septic tank above your house.
If you want it, I was going to say, if you want it to go uphill, you have to have a pump.
Yep, and that's all good till the pump fails.
that's
Yeah.
a lift station. That becomes bad.
It's bad times.
So there was when I first started working with the schools.
This is going to be another crapper story, isn't it?
No, but
I got one after that, so let's go.
it's definitely the uphill problem. So at Needmore School,
They needed more septic tank.
in the office,
Couldn't resist.
they had overhead AC units, overhead the blower system.
This is going to be a bad story.
So the Cooter, it is. So
It'll be good.
The drain on that thing, because it's air conditioner, it pulled water out of there. So the drain is supposed to go downhill. It went uphill, flowing over. Cooter doesn't realize that the pipe went uphill, so he was going to clean it out with muriatic acid
Nice.
above his head, like literally just like above his head. So
Cooter not going to watch this, is he?
Can we get Cooter on the show?
I don't know. He works at Crane now. It's just terrifying.
I've told myself I'm not going to tell Crane jokes, having worked on base.
Oh, this guy, I'm pretty
But
sure.
that may be reality.
I think this guy works on nuclear weapons now.
No, he
and
doesn't.
I sure hope not.
Only maybe the drains for him. Just because you're afraid to touch scary stuff that'll kill you.
That's just plutonium. It's fine.
Ain't no much. Go eat a sandwich. Ham sandwich time.
I'm sitting there pouring this into this tray, and of course it's overflowing because it can't go out. It's going uphill. Muriatic acid, like
Why's
pouring
that
out.
doing that?
Yeah, as it's burning his hair off his head.
So it's like
and
Nair
I'm
on steroids.
Did Cooter have an accent? Because I picture him sounding much like
he says
Timmy
Bedford,
just-
Bedford. I just know it. I just know it.
And are things on far? When
Got to
they're
change
hot?
his oral.
I think that's a distinct possibility.
Okay.
Doesn't wash his hands. We've determined that.
Oh yeah, ew.
And that they're toilet.
Oh yeah. He the amount of stuff.
Forgive me, Lord.
The guy had worked for the schools for like at least 10 or 12 years. And I'd never seen him work on something he didn't blow up. Including $300,000 air conditioners that he blew up twice.
That job security.
That's right.
Because he hooked up three-phase backwards. So the motor's running backwards because one winding is kind of pushing it. So it just sits there and just burns up.
They could done it all right.
He blamed
why?
he blamed the motor.
Gotta get them better motors, not them one made in China.
I'm like
That's what it was.
Chinese motor.
Some of the other
Chinese
some of the other maintenance
three-phase.
guys- yeah. Some of
Came
the other
from
maintenance
China.
guys were ready to kill him at one point. It was like, okay, and he finally had
So they sent him to work. They
retired.
sent him to the base to work on nuclear weapons.
I'm really hoping that he doesn't do that. I'm hoping he does something like paint doors.
That's most likely, yes.
But I
May work in the
fear
cafeteria. Oh no.
I fear that he works on something that's terrifying. You know what the sad thing is?
I doubt
The
it.
guy actually
He's out there painting stripes on the roads,
Yeah,
dude.
probably. But the funny thing is, he's like extremely effective, or extremely good, rather, at like
Demolition.
Trivia. No, like trivia. The
Oh,
guy knows
no.
every trivia question there ever is.
Wow.
I've watched. It's
Cooter needs to be
hilarious.
on Jeopardy.
There we go.
Probably does, but
That would be amazing.
Did you know you
No.
can stream Jeopardy on Netflix? Like the old episodes. I don't know why you would want to, but you can.
I don't know.
This is Jeopardy.
It's the old ones too, like where the whole board were CRTs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Alex
Yeah.
Trebek had black hair.
And a mustache.
Yeah.
And Johnny, what's his name? Johnny Gilbert, who is like literally like 100 years old and still announcing. That's true on the show. The announcer, he's been on it since 1984, and he's like literally 100.
Did Rod Roddy die
Long ago.
No, he died long ago. I know. was he? Did he do Prices Right up until his death?
More or less. Yeah.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah.
Those old announcer dudes are pretty cool.
Johnny Gilbert is gonna live forever. Speaking for Jeopardy.
Are you sure it's still him? Maybe they put his brain in a box.
Well, it's
and
like
hooked it
Saturday
up.
Night Live, where what's his name that had the really distinct. It's Saturday Night Live. I can't remember.
Right.
Don Pardo.
Right, yeah.
Don Pardo. He did record it, and they did use it after he died for a bit. As the opening. They don't anymore. But
Oh my.
Got any more tech news for us?
I'm trying to think of anything that would
Cooter in the
generate a
Sewer is what I want this
huge
to be
amount of
named.
weird.
Please.
That's just so warped. Yeah, I don't know.
Cooter, the Sewer, and cryptography.
This is what happens when you go off on like really bad tangents. Oh yeah, I do. So it's right back in the.
I got a
sewer.
helicopter. Go see a helicopter.
Got a helicopter?
No, if there's one other thing we want to talk about though
Okay.
with the dash button,
Oh yeah.
We got it.
Oh, grab that
The-
over there
toilet paper dash button.
by your phone or by Nathan's phone. Yeah, there you go. That thing. Don't push it.
It's good.
I'm afraid to touch it.
Don't push it. Oh, he pushed the button. Great. Now toilet paper's gonna show up.
Yeah. It's okay.
What,
Broke it.
what is this piece of crap?
I got
Sorry.
3 So we did find. What did we find out this week that they're going to do away with dash buttons?
I believe it's their official stop
What's a
date
dash
is
button?
August 31st. You don't know what a dash button is?
that
You
what
call
that
yourself
is?
a tech
Yeah,
guy?
it's a
Yeah.
dash button.
So Amazon came out with these. They cost, I believe, $1. and you
Just
can
for like you gotta make a pit stop on the side of the interstate? Or?
no, you can link them to a product of your choosing.
What?
And then it's for like things that you use a lot, like toilet paper.
One of you
or
guys
something.
owns this button to buy toilet paper?
He does. So every time you need, did you just push it?
Did you just buy
It won't work
some?
here. We're not near my Wi-Fi.
When you are out of
It's
something
not
or
real
low on
useful
something,
if you gotta be near your Wi-Fi.
well, you're supposed to put it in your house. Like you would put it where you keep your toilet paper, like in
What?
your.
It ain't gonna help you if you run out right there.
Well, no, you gotta push it before you run out. So you push the
I can
button.
go to Walmart.
You push the button because us lazy Americans cannot go online and add something to our cart and
Let me
click
see
buy
that.
now.
I mean, look at this thing. Look, I don't even know how to
That's
It's a toilet paper button.
I can't believe you didn't know these existed.
And I thought
You
the
can buy them
payphone was
for-
coming. What is this?
You can buy them for everything, dude. Like Tide has one.
I would never
There's
buy this. I
There's a
didn't know it
battery
existed.
one. There are all. There's probably like what?
This
20
is
or
like the
30 of them?
Wi-Fi on the air conditioner.
I can't believe you didn't know about these.
Well, honey, we need some more Angel Soft. All right, I'll go to the store.
Don't push.
I
No, don't go to the store. Push the button. It'll show up in 2 days.
So
In two. I got it. I need it now.
Well, don't let yourself run out.
plan ahead, dude.
If I play ahead, I don't need a button.
Go. Oh wait, we're down to 3 rolls of toilet paper. I better order some more.
Yeah.
Okay, now that I've interrupted this, now that I've learned that these ridiculous things exist, let's hear about how Amazon's doing away with them. For reasons like I just said.
Can I push it?
Yeah.
It won't order.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, Sarah.
I've never pushed it.
But it won't.
So it says
Yeah.
it's red. Why is it red?
It's going to wait until it
Because
sees his
there's no
Wi-Fi to
Wi-Fi.
order something.
Yeah.
So it would only order one shipment, and you can't use it. You push it again, but it won't generate another.
3-year-olds
Yeah.
can't buy a truck of toilet
It won't
paper.
it won't generate another order until your first order has been delivered.
Mommy, I want some toilet paper.
Unless you allow it. Now, if you allow it to, you could.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
I've
you
never
actually-
owned one, so I don't really know.
Well, we got this just to see
You
if
seem to like it.
we were like use
This is
the
going to be
thing.
my favorite freaking episode.
You're so cranky and negative.
Somebody told me that work the other day and I actually felt hurt. I'm like no,
And yet I
I
say it in nothing.
just a day. I don't know. I'm tired.
Just a day.
Never home.
Well, yeah.
And now we're talking about toilet paper.
Oh, I can't believe you didn't know these existed.
How could you not know that
I never so much saw an article or an ad for them.
I mean, Amazon, like the main page on Amazon, has
I guess
them
there really
forever.
is more than Prime.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos made these personally for yeah. So
Elon Musk is sending rockets and Jeff's making toilet paper.
Now you know somewhere there's somebody that's completely
Did
ticked off.
SpaceX use those to get to Mars?
well, there's
Do they need
there's
them?
like cat food buttons and things. Of
course there are.
My
It's always-
cousin,
There are buttons for just about everything that you could get on Amazon
Oh,
to
yeah.
subscribe.
so like my cousin
that's
had
all.
like 8 or 9 of these things,
Okay.
I think, and I mean he had it for like everything, like obviously this, but they had it for the things like pasta, and they had it for cat food and dog food, and blah blah blah. So dog food was an every other day thing because they didn't have small dogs. 'Cause, those aren't dogs. You need real dogs.
Get a bigger button for a bigger dog?
Yeah, just bigger.
Like the easy button.
Yeah, it's like. So yeah, they're doing away with these, which I kind of get the reason for them doing away with them because really you're so lazy you can't really.
It's stupid.
I'm sure that. Well, that was one of their things.
phone.
It's stupid.
That's one of their things. They aren't heavily utilized.
Because they're stupid.
You can. Shut up, you.
Quiet, you.
You can. I'm trying to do a story here.
Do your story.
Go stand in the corner with your helicopter. He's got a helicopter. Can we fly that helicopter?
I don't know, can we?
So you can
do
get
your story.
You can get virtual
Not like
versions of these. Go. You're not very good at that.
Finish your story. Don't get so nervous.
Well, yeah, but it's right. I've been hit with one of those before. I've hit myself with one of those. I have hit myself with one of those before. More power, Timmy. Less power, Timmy. Come on, land it right here. Ooh. I'm not gonna hit you. I promise I'm not gonna hit you.
Okay, start it.
No, it'll break.
Huh?
It'll break.
No, it won't.
All right. Okay, I've completely screwed up Justin's button story about toilet paper
It's not just toilet paper. It just happens to be the one he has.
and cat food.
So you can get virtualized versions of this
Okay.
on your Amazon page. So you can just click
Like
it.
a shortcut.
Kind of, yes.
Yeah, which
exactly.
I think is the biggest reason
And-
that it's left is because why would you have this if you can do that?
Yeah, you
Right.
can just bring it up on your tablet or your computer or your phone or whatever.
Yeah.
Just go boop, and then it's the same thing. But yeah, so they weren't very heavily utilized. And then there was I believe it was Germany. I should actually do some research before we do these stories.
I think it was Germany though.
They actually passed legislation banning them because there was no confirmation. And you could go in, I believe, in your Amazon account and set it up
See
so
that
that
they've
you
been hit.
did have to have confirmation. But out of the box, you press this and whatever shows up. There's no confirmation or anything. And apparently that was a big enough deal in Germany that they felt the need to ban them. That was kind of the last nail in the coffin for those.
Well, the thing that I think is kind of funny because if you think about it,
Some sort of weird air current in here.
well,
Yeah, they're actually really hard to fly inside.
that's because there's a fan blowing over there.
Good job.
Die.
Yeah, the fan is the problem.
So
Carry on.
Here's a helicopter story, right quick. Myself and Tommy, the guy that used to work for me,
There's a
before
lot
he-
of Tommy stories.
he was an awesome little
Hi,
helper
Tommy.
guy.
You watch this, Tommy?
I don't think
I
he
remember
does.
you working at TNT.
So we went through a phase with these things.
These?
And well, not that exact model, but the helicopters. And it was kind of a stress reliever. Like I would go work on something for an hour, and then we would fly the helicopters. We each had one, but it was in our server room where we sat, and the server room has air ducts like every 3-4 feet, something like that. I mean, it's crazy. So I got really good at air currents because you get it in there, and I mean, it was
Clearly,
just
I'm not very
weird
good at
stuff.
air currents.
Yeah, well, that's my helicopter story.
Yeah. Well,
So anyway, click that subscribe button and stuff.
I don't know why you would, but do it.
it does help us out a lot.
Come on, you know you laughed.
It at least makes some comedy. That's
Yeah.
we see a new subscriber like, hey, someone saw
Look
the
at
video.
that! It's number 10.
Oh, look at that.
We have more than that.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Somewhat.
So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, please subscribe, hit the like button. Actually, comment at the bottom. Let us know which IT story this last week or technology story really kind of
Sewage
made
story.
you think, or sewage story, yeah, made you think or kind of question.
Ransomware
reality.
is sewage. That's
Oh, boy.
That's the Aesop's lesson of the day
Oh, definitely.
today. You've waited several weeks to see us again, and this is what we bring you.
This is a combination of probably not enough coffee today, tired. It's actually at the end of the day when we're shooting.
He's
this,
had too much
It's like
coffee today.
Friday. I need
Yeah,
another
it's Friday.
cup.
Anyway, yeah, let us know and let down in the comments. Let us know down in the comments. There we go. What
you
stories
think?
you thought were kind of interesting for the week.
Like us on Facebook.
And check us out on Facebook too. And let's see what else am I doing. I'm not doing. I don't know what it is.
I think I've
There's
done
so
it.
many things. Anyway,
I'm Timmy.
I'm Justin.
I'm Nathan. We're 3 old tech dudes.
Had no
See ya.
joke. Bye.
So if you talk, every time we talk, the green light lights up. So check.
Hello, UMC 22. Greetings.
UMC
was that?
22 Space Modulator.
Disintegrate the world.